Hi everyone, I am super excited to do the launch for my first ever online course, Playful Watercolor with Mixed Media. You know my passion for watercolors, it's always there in some way or another. I always love creating with watercolors, but I do love the modern aspect of it versus the traditional, and so I love that in a contemporary watercolor creations we can make pieces that are multi-layered and they have different mediums, and it just becomes super fun and a lot kind of gives you a lot of freedom to play with your art supplies. So what this course is going to give you now, the main two aspects which I have mentioned before is that to me a balanced piece of art is always starts always with two things. First is how to narrow down all of your art supplies, which most of us have a lot of, so how we can narrow them down without overcomplicating things, and then also the color palette. So once we get those two right and minimize them and isolate them from other things which we could want to use, but it kind of becomes a bit of a distraction, then I find that the end result will be a lot more coherent. And so that is the first part of the course. We will concentrate on that. Then I will incorporate those items and start playing with them. Also, I forgot to say, to begin with, I will share my favorite watercolor mixed media supplies of the moment, which I love using together. So it could be water soluble or water resistant for whichever style or occasion I'm going for. So I will share those with you to begin with. And then we will talk about all of the other things. Like I just mentioned, the narrowing of the supplies list and also the color palette. Then we'll start playing and we'll have more of a informal kind of playful time, and that will be just exploration of all these different mediums, all these different textures, and through that playful time and through that exploration we will find that certain things work together, and then that's how we will then take it to the finished pieces of art. There will be 4 altogether. There will be 3 abstract pieces and 1 botanical bonus video at the end. So with the botanicals, I didn't want to focus on them in this particular course. I wanted to create an abstract course to begin with, because abstract gives you so much more flexibility, and you can play with shapes, you can play with structures, etc. So it doesn't have to be a dedicated subject matter, and it gives you more freedom that way as well. I do love flowers, I do love botanicals, and that will be a separate course that I'm thinking of creating. And so yeah, now you will end up with 4 finished pieces of work. All of the content is filmed in real time, so there is no speeding up, there is no music in the background, so there's no distraction, and if you want to have some music you can play your own, obviously that gives you that thing. So there's only a little bit of music right in the introduction for about, I don't know, 20 seconds, and then 20 seconds in the end video, and that's it. And in terms of content, there is about 3 hours and 20 minutes, well, it's actually quite precise, of content. So it has been a beast of a course to put together. However, I want to come back to saying that there isn't a single class that is longer than 15 minutes. So all of the classes are broken down into shorter segments so that you can do them at any time. You could do them with a cup of tea and breakfast in the morning before getting ready for work. You can do the next class then on a lunch break, and etc, etc. So you can really break them down and do the course in your own comfort time zone, so to speak. And that's probably all that I wanted to say. I will insert images from the classes and the course right at the end of this video, so stay until the end and you can have a look, and I'll put some music to it, and then you can just enjoy the images just to get an idea of the style that I will be going for in this course. And yes, it's all ready now, it's set up. I am super knackered because the editorial and the admin stuff is so much work that, you know, that part is obviously not a fun part, but it has to be done. But the actual part of creating the course has been tremendous fun for me, and I enjoyed so much, you know, giving away some of the techniques that I have discovered through my own art journey, and that's just what I want to share with you. And I hope you will learn loads of new things by doing this course. And obviously my main priority is that you have fun, you enjoy yourself, and hopefully at the end you are going to create finished pieces of art that you will be proud of and you'll be happy with, and you will love looking at, and you will want to frame them in your home and, you know, show your friends and your family and enjoy it together. So that's it, and it is available on Alyona Creates teachable.com. I will put the link down below. And yeah, I stayed up last night super late trying to do all the finishing touches as it's my first course. So it was quite a journey. I had quite a few technical issues, but they are all sorted now. So it's all ready for you to go. There is just one thing that I need to add, which is going to be supply list that I need to write out. And I will try to put links for you for your convenience. It's something I need to do, but that's nothing that should prevent you from doing the course. So the course is all ready for you. Okay, so enjoy the imagery at the end, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.